So let's start chapter 2, mappings and addresses. Let's make our game multiplayer by giving the zombies in our database an honor. To do this, we'll need two new data types, mapping and address. Addresses. The Ethereum blockchain is made up of accounts, which you can think of like bank accounts. An account has a balance of Ether, the currency used on Ethereum blockchain, and you can send and receive Ether payments to other accounts, just like your bank account can wire transfer money to other bank accounts. Each account has an address which you can think of like a bank account number. It's a unique identifier that points to that account, and it looks like this one. This address belongs to the Crypto Zombie team. If you are enjoying Crypto Zombie, you can send us some Ether. We'll get into the nitty-gritty of address in the later lesson, but for now, you only need to understand that an address is owned by a specific user or a smart contract. So we can use it as a unique ID for ownership of our zombies. When a user creates a new zombie by interacting with our app, we'll set ownership of those zombies to Ethereum address that call the function. Okay. Now let's see the mappings. In lesson 1, we looked at struct and arrays. Mappings are another way to storing organized data in Solidity. Defining mapping looks like this. Mapping address as an index and uint as a value. Scope is public and is the name of the variable. Or could be used to store uh, lookup username based on user ID, like that one. Uint as index and string as a value. A mapping is essentially a key value for storing and looking up data. In the first example, the key is an address and the value is a uint. In the second example, uint key is a uint and the value a string. Now let's put it to the test. To store a zombie on a ship, we are going to use two mappings. One that keeps the track of the address that owns a zombie, and another that keeps track of how many zombies an owner has. Okay. Create a mapping called zombie to owner. So let's create it. Mapping. The key will be uint and value is address. Will store and look up the zombie based on its ID and the value and address. Let's keep the mapping public. Okay. Now let's make public, and what is the name? Name is zombie to owner. Okay. Now create a mapping called on a zombie count where key is address and the value is unit. Okay. The other way around. Address is the key and the value, and let's make it public too and name it zombie count. I think we don't have to put it uh, public. No. What's the error? Don't know what. Mapping UINT address public zombie to owner. Okay. Yes. I think his spelling was incorrect. So here it is. We have completed the chapter 2.